Welcome back.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
It feels great to be back. I'm so sorry to all my subscribers. I feel like I've abandoned you all because I just kind of like went MIA without any explanation. But if you follow me over on Instagram, the IG, you will have known by now that I was super sick. I actually thought I had the flu, and it turned out I had a sinus infection, which is really weird because I didn't even like notice any of those symptoms. Let it be a lesson learned from me that if you have a fever for more than 3 days, please do yourself a favor and go get checked out. Don't assume it's the flu like I did and try to treat a fever. Thankfully, I had figured out what was going on after talking to my brother, who's a pharmacist. He kind of realized after telling him my symptoms what I had, and it was a sinus infection. And so I was able to get antibiotics called in with my doctor, and I went on 10 days of antibiotics. And so now this is like the 3rd week after being sick, and I feel so much better, and I'm just so happy not to have that fever. That was really scary. And yeah, I will never like make assumptions again for my health whenever there's a fever involved. That was just crazy, but I'm so glad to be back. I'm glad I'm better. And today's video is basically the beginning of my spring cleaning. It is a decluttering of all my baby clothes, and I am going to be doing the KonMari method style with this project. However, I am going to put my own little twist on it because I do not like go and dump every single baby item in a pile at once. I'm doing it by size range because I feel like it's less overwhelming that way. So you guys will see the way I do it, but that will explain like why I didn't go and just dump every single thing into one pile. I decided to do it in increments based on size. So yeah, I'm super excited to bring you guys this video. I hope it motivates at least one of you mamas or anybody out there that's looking to clean their home or declutter or get organized, because it is the month of March, and so before you know it, mamas, summer will be here. And you know how it is if you have kiddos. There is like no time for these types of projects in the summer. It's very active months. The kids are always there. They're home from school. There's sports. There's, you know, pool parties or going to the park and all that stuff. So yeah, if I were you, I would get up, let this video motivate you, get some coffee, get that cleaning music on, and go just attack some project in your home, or go start cleaning, or do something that you've been always wanting to do. And also, so you know, that this video is going to include 2 different types of footage. The first part is going to be when I first started this project, which was before I've gotten sick. So it's going to look different. Obviously, I'll be wearing different clothes because it's a different day, and the lighting will probably be different. But today is the day that I am finishing this project that I started from before when I was sick. So that will explain that in case you guys get a little confused and are wondering. I just wanted to kind of like run that past you. But yeah, come on, get that coffee, get that music going, and let's get going, mama. Let's get something done. You'll feel good. Here we go. So here I have baskets full of all the clothing that I went around and collected from my house, including anything clean from the dressers, you know, hanging in the closet, and these storage totes as well, which were in the basement. These are all my firstborn son's clothing that I had stored from all of his years. So it ranges anywhere from 24 months all the way up to 10 years old. So I plan on, instead of dumping all the clothing in one pile, I'm going to be doing increments of piles based on the sizes, because I feel like that will make the project less overwhelming, and I'll just be able to store things better that way and be more organized that way. So I prepared by getting a roll of garbage bags. I'm going to be using those for any donations. And then I have here one storage bin for all the clothes that he will currently be using and wearing. Okay, guys, I must admit this was not an easy process, especially the fact that Jack is my last baby. It was difficult for me to part ways with these clothes, and just knowing that this is like another milestone because of the clothes he did already grow out of, and that I am currently donating. But as far as going through this elimination process, it was difficult because there was still a lot of clothing that would fit him. But like I said, I am doing this with the purpose of, minimalizing what I do have and downsizing in my home. So it was one of those things where I did have to follow through with the exact KonMari way as far as holding the clothing and seeing if it did spark that sense of joy within me, because it kind of came down to that with some of the items where I just felt like I wanted to keep everything. But for the reason I'm doing this, I went ahead and I really, I would fold the clothing, look at it, and kind of hold it and see, did it spark joy? And actually, I was surprised a lot of it didn't give me that sense of joy. So that did help in the elimination process because it was a difficult task for me. I was not able to focus 100% on this project throughout this day because obviously those of you know who have children like me and are a stay-at-home mom that there are other tasks that you need to tend to as far as changing diapers, feeding the kids, letting the dog in and out, and everything else that goes along with that. So this has been quite a long process and it is very tiring. I just want you to know, don't give up. Do not let that discourage you. Keep going. I promise you will feel great when this is all said and done. So keep pushing through. If you do come across that little bump in the road, you will get through and it does get easier.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium, sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. The sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. above the water. Cold breath, I cannot stand up, too much weight on my shoulders. Messed up, I wanna stay together, but I need someone who's holding. And oh, I have someone who's holding when you call in. Like magic, you're lifting off the shade from my mood. I'm keeping it together for you. I'll go with you all the way to the moon. If you're keeping it together too. Insane, sometimes it feels like I'm just dancing on the border. Tether, without you I would be lost around the corners. Steady, but only as long as I get you there to hold me. And I got you there to hold me. Never stop calling like magic. You're lifting off the shade from my mood. I'm keeping it together for you.
You like how it feels? Okay. Oh no, put your mouth on. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay guys, this is the second day doing this project and it has been a long 2 weeks waiting to get to this point after being sick, and I am so ready to get through the rest of this and be done with this once and for all. So I'm fully pumped and ready to kick it in high gear. So let's go, let's do this, let's get it done, girl. This is the way I've decided to store all the clothing. So basically getting rid of those storage bins because they take up so much room. And I originally had those in the basement, but I don't want to have bunch of bins around anymore. So I went ahead and I purchased these on Amazon. They were only like $4 to $5 each. And I know they came from China because it took like 30 days. But, you know, you get everything cheap from China. But these are pretty decent. I mean, they're like thick. They are see-through, but they have these cute little designs. And I ended up getting these ones too with foxes on it. So basically I have his size 2T all the way to 5T in here. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 5-year-old clothes in here. And I did the KonMari folding technique, the way she does that. I'm sure everybody knows that by now. So yeah, this will get zippered up, and then I'm going to stack these in Jack's closet. And it does really save a lot more space. I can always shove these under a bed too. So yeah, that's the way I decided to store my clothes and get rid of those big bulky bins because they take up too much space. So that's my plan. Now all I have to do is fold all of those clothes and get them in these 2 storage bins. So that is my goal. We will see if I can succeed at that. Now I have the second tote done, and this is all size 6, 7, and 8. And I'm still left with this pile over here, and my goal is to fit it all in this, so then I'll only have the 3 storage totes. And then this is all the stuff that he's currently going to be wearing and seeing if it fits. And I got my Avery over there doing laundry, so he was in the video, I think, the whole time. So, okay, let's keep rolling. So as you guys can see, this is much better than having all those big plastic bins. So I hope this video motivated you guys to get rid of some stuff out of your house and spring clean. I am on a roll now and I just want to do so much more. So thanks again for coming to my channel, and subscribe because I have lots more coming your way. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment if there's other things in particular that you want me to bring. Thanks for watching.